Welcome back, everybody, to the Factorio one-off, part 2. Because, I didn't feel like we got far enough to really see things crumble. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I know what I want to do with these. So here's the thing. Right now we're putting them in this box, and we don't really need to be doing that. What we need to be doing, and I need a lot more belts. I want to just... I don't remember how to... Oh, okay, there we go. I want to do, like... I want to do something like that. So we have the production belt, and then up here is the belt that everything else can feed off of. This is the storage belt that everyone can come and take their piece of pie from. Same with this. We're already kind of doing that with coal-ish. I don't know. Coal's not an issue right now. What's going on, Chris and Lucas? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? What do I need to make? Hang on, I have to... Oh, what do I hear? Oh, okay. That's... I need to look at my technologies. We need red still. In red... is copper plates and an iron gear wheel. To get an iron gear wheel, we need the assembling machine. Go ahead and make one of those. What was it? There we go. I need a lot of that, and I need a bunch of this. Because I want to also make a whole bunch of belts. We probably should automate the belts as well. And we got the splitters. Slept for 17 hours on Saturday. It is a unfortunate way to spend your weekend. I've been there. It's not a particularly fun time. Dude, what the hell am I doing? What was I doing here? I need splitters, right? If these things are not working, if everything here was turned off, it would not produce pollution, right? I would have to assume. No, okay. Gonna make a new appointment. Should be getting better, not worse. Yeah, it's better to take care of that while you're young. Take care of that stuff while you're still youthful. Waste as little time as possible. Pollution gets absorbed through various means. You can see on the pollution tab. Pollution tab. P for pollution, P for production, but also P for pollution. Consumption, trees, and I guess the ground also absorbs it? Is that what I'm understanding? The ground absorbs pollution? thought these things were supposed to have lights. Maybe it's only the big ones that do. That was one of the mods that I was using. That was from... Okay, that one was from Dash's Vanilla Plus mod set that we used the one time I played this game. How's all this working? It looks like it's going well. So there, that's all that. And so I don't need this, and I don't need that. That's just gonna do that. I don't really need the box. I imagine if I just do that, that's not gonna work, right? No, okay. I didn't think so. I don't really care. I don't think it's a huge... No, I'm gonna need a... Let's work on one thing at a time here. Okay, one at a time. This is gonna be the main... Oh, I have a splitter. Okay. That's one full belt. And then... What if I did that? Mm-hmm. And then what if I did this? Uh-huh. All right. I mean, it works. What was my plan? Why did I do this? Hate the random alignment. What do you guys... What's the issue? Oh, because it's full. Okay, well, let's see. I think I probably maybe... let's do this just so it's accumulating somewhere. Understand, it physically hurts. This is the real world where things come in various shapes and sizes because we haven't invented standardization yet. I have to research that. Fucking insane mod idea where 10% of your inventory you just can't use. You have to melt it down because it came out wrong. You have to research like part standardization and improve upon it. I don't know if that'd even be fun. I think that'd just be more tedious. No, I don't think that would be fun. That'd suck. That'd be awful. What was that filter? Okay. So I have And I can expand this down if I needed to, right? This is our train yard. This is our train yard of items. Now what we need to do is start taking from our train yard. And right now, we'll do it like this. Our vertical production line where we have to take, and I actually even want to get this, maybe even some more space. I need a lot more of these. Yeah, we got to start automating belts. Watch someone do a challenge run where they could only use burner inserters. Can't get worse than that. That sounds like hell. I didn't even bother making those, I don't think. Lighted small electrical pole. Oh. Ah, and to do that I need lights researched. Ah. Ah. That would help. Yeah, that would prove useful. Did we discuss the furnace ratio? I don't know, something about infinity. It's all just numbers at the end of the day. Numbers are how humans can mentally grasp the concept of the universe's laws. What the? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? How do I shoot? Spacebar. I see, it's gonna be like that, is it? It's gonna be like that, is it? That's the game we're playing now. Where's my ammo? How many furnaces you need to satisfy half a belt? Probably a lot. I don't know. I think this is satisfied. I think this is more than satisfied. Do I have infinite ammo with the pistol? Oh no, I see it. Okay, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Bottom left. I do not, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna need to make some more of these, and maybe a submachine gun. What is that? An entity is being damaged? How do I need to repair? Probably need the repaired items. You want to add more now? It'll be much painful later. Better leave enough space to add accordingly. I'm gonna have to extend this like down or something. I'm already locked in. I'm locked in. I'm not digging this up. That's gonna take me like 2 minutes. I'm already locked in. How's this going? Pretty slow. What is this one doing? So we have this. And really what we should do then... We'll do that. So we have our full 2 double belt. I think I changed my mind. I gotta go through the forest. I guess I don't need to. But I'm gonna have to tear this thing down at some point. Wait, hang on. No, hang on. I know what I'm doing. This is my secondary production line. Vertical is the production line. Is what we've established. What is this one? A radar? I probably should get a radar. We'll go ahead and build one of those. Did I make an assembling machine? I did. And what did I establish? I built it the top one. Maybe not that one. Right here. Okay. I'm just gonna drop that over there. That's fine. And that's going to do... I don't know, whatever it does. Do I have big poles yet? When do I get the big poles? I don't think I do. We're gonna have to get copper figured out now pretty soon. Wait, how did I do this? What the hell did I do? What did I do? I guess that. This is horrible. Is there maybe a better way to do that? I'm sure there is, but that's what we're working with. We can revise it once we have the entire tech tree unlocked. Okay. Son of a gun. The trees are aggressive. Okay. So that'll handle that for now, and we can even expand it. That's going to be producing the cogs, and then we're going to have more stuff over here somewhere that produces... Going to handle red science. Where's the emotional support dash when you need him? I don't know. I thought he'd come sprinting to see Factorio. Maybe it was too much for him. Input priority, output priority, filter. I don't understand what this means. Oh, no, I do. I understand. Okay, yeah, I understand what that's saying now. What? Guys, why was there a tree on my copper production line? And I can't shoot it. I don't think something's right with the shift space. Something's not right with the fauna here. Or I'm sorry, that would be flora. Something ain't right with the flora around here. I'm gonna blow up some trees. We're gonna need to. Something ain't right with them. there a way to do this for all of them? Easily? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You can copy, paste it. Shift right click to copy. Shift left click to paste. Ah, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That did work. Okay, so you guys are outputting that. These are uneven. I don't know, this thing's 3 tall. I don't know how to make this work. Hold shift, left click, drag them along to do all at once. Okay. That does make things a lot easier. Did I? No. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know how to do it. Because I already tried... Yeah, I already tried that. Oh my god, I'm a genius? Wait, I'm brilliant. I mean, it only works for one of them. I'd have to do it somewhere like halfway through it to make it work that way, but I got it working on one of them. I guess. Everyone just be cool. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Kind of funny, you're using ideas like a main bus, probably because you learned about it somewhere, then using it exactly for the things it's meant to prevent. There's a vision somewhere, but we gotta scale up to it. I'm afraid I can't make a 50-acre super center just yet. We gotta start at a half-acre. Okay, this is where we need to mix it. And that is where we can use, I think, the splitter? Splits and or joins transport belts 1-to-1. Okay. So somehow... I just do this? What is that gonna do? No, it already messed up here. Well, It's 1-to-1. No, it's not. Input priority. What the hell? These trees are pissing me off now. That's gonna cause some issues real soon. Okay. How does a splitter work necessarily? I don't know, I kind of built myself into a bit of a corner here. Try it out with a single resource. Alright. Dude, I'm gonna lose my marbles here. You guys gotta stop doing this. It's not cool. Make grenades? I don't think we have grenades. I think that may be a little bit further. Do we? I'm not seeing grenades. I think that's a bit further down the tech tree somewhere. Try it out with a single resource. Well, I know what it does. I mean, okay. Okay. So let's try... I'm gonna use these cogs because I'm gonna need them anyway, so... Or no, what am I trying to do? Input, so I'm saying take the left side of the belt, right? Output to the right side of the belt? Hang on. Let's try... Do that. Input, take the left side of the belt, and output maybe to the right side of the belt, is how I'm assuming that's what that means. Not exactly. Splits and or joins transport belts cargo. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Guys, we're not learning how to use the splitter today. What's going on, Tommy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a priority thing, not that it only does one side or the other. Even better that I made a cog full of belts first. I think I over-engineered the solution maybe a little bit. Maybe just a hair. How do I do the blueprint thing again? Where's the end of the belt? And why are those factories... Why aren't those factories the end? How did I do this? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Wait, don't do that. Only use the base game blueprints. Where's Dash? Tommy, do you know how to do the blueprint thing? We figured it out last stream, and I don't remember how. Different shortcuts. I don't remember what those shortcuts were. Control or shift drag. Oops. Was there... Son of a gun. No, I'm not sure what it was. Talking about the copy paste or actually making the copy paste. I want to like highlight. I want to highlight this and just paste it so I know where to put the inserters. Control C before clicking. There we go. Excellent. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We learned how to do that. We also know how to do this. All right, we got some production here. We're gonna have to destroy this rock, hopefully. Awesome. Let's try it out. It is gonna do what I wanted to do. Beautiful. Excellent. Awesome. Okay. Get some science labs. It might take a minute before we actually... It might take a minute. What is that? What the? Enter the vehicle using enter. I'm gonna try to get inside the tree. Cannot enter enemy vehicles. Okay, that's how they set it up. 10 science powered by 2 copper drills. We have plenty. It takes... Look at how long it takes to make these. It takes so long to make those. We're still backed up on copper. We have so much. We also, I mean, we do have more drills. I can get one more. Flop down. I need more stone furnaces. You have a big buffer? We have a big buffer. We also got trees. What I should do realistically is I should make this bigger. We already got to go into both sides. I ran out. So we're just gonna do this for now. Red science hoarder? Don't you need red science to make the better sciences? I'm gonna need to make a lot of these later, aren't I? No? Oh. Okay, well this works then. Make them from different components. Okay. That makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Green science is belts and inserters. Okay, okay, okay. Pretty soon I can tear this all apart. Awesome. Low power. What was... Uh-oh. There's the lamp, so we can start making lighted small electric poles. What was the shebang with this? Produces 60 steam a second. These use 30. Yeah, so it should be 2 to 1, I believe was... I think that is correct. You have a yellow inserter into the boiler. What happens when the power runs out? Oh, that's right. Chat did mention that. I mean, I guess we can figure that. That shouldn't be that hard to figure out. We have time. We can look at that. Does it work? Can I do that? Okay, that does work. Okay. What would come in? These all power each other. Now, how do I get... How do I get out of the system then? Because this isn't gonna... This thing's not gonna feed itself, right? Or will it? Oh. Alright, cool. Confused why you made this a half belt? I am too. Surely I had some reasoning for it. If I do this, it might break everything. It will? You're just not seeing them do that because your mod auto adds coal into them? Is this a modded feature? That is a modded feature. Okay, I don't know. No, it's not a modded feature. They add coal into themselves in the base game. What was the modded part? You didn't see them add coal into themselves because they already had coal. Oh, because they had coal inside them. Okay, it adds. That's modded. That is kind of a nice little quality of life mod. Oh man, we're still actually really pushing it. We're gonna need to get a couple more. I think we might have too much red science. What do I do? How do I get rid of it? What do I do with this? Is there a garbage can? Place it in the labs. What do I do with all the other stuff on the ground, though? When the labs run out. I believe with our current capabilities, we can do, yeah, we have to have room for poles. Did you see that design somewhere, or did you think of it immediately? Which one? The labs will go through the ones you put in first. They'll start using, then they'll start using the ones in the belt. The pipe gap? I thought of this? Yeah, I kind of just figured that out because this didn't reach that, so we have to have them on the outsides. You have the pipe gap vertically so you can fit the power pole there. The more compact way to do it. Pipe gap vertically. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Almost got away with it, too. He was going to shove himself into my boilers and take down my whole operation. They're real crafty. You got to keep an eye out for this flora. Achievement? Is that what that was? Do you have to do no mods for Steam achievements? Why am I not getting Steam achievements? There's a mod that re-enables them. Steel text plates. Is this modded? Alright, I need the mod that re-enables them. Oh, okay. Okay. You don't use red to make green, but you do still need red. Okay, I do need red, right? Oh! You'll need it in the same amounts as other sciences. Okay. Well, that's probably fine what we have there then. Start clearing the forest once you have grenades. It's much less painful. You gotta get grenades. Steel axe. Craft 50 ingots. Or not ingots, girders rather. Ooh, the fast inserter. Oh, I forgot to put this back down. Just needs iron plates. Okay. Just needs iron plates. What do these need? Iron gears and iron plates. I would love to get these started in automation. It would be fantastic. I'd love to get those going. There, we have light. It's beautiful. Overcomplicating drill placement? I probably am, but I gotta get all of it. I gotta get all the iron. I can't waste any. Attempting to place fast inserters. They consume way more power and are more... Your furnaces are gonna get clogged? Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. I didn't... Wait, where are we pulling? Oh my gosh. Aw, gee. What was it? What the hell am I doing here? It works for now. Keep making double belts only to turn them back into singles. Yeah. I mean, we have the long-handed inserters, but I don't think these burn fast enough to justify. I don't think I need 2 lines. I don't. No, I don't. I need better furnaces, which I'm gonna guess that's a thing. No, 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 don't do that. Looking good. What the hell happened? Hmm. I didn't think I'd have to do this. Full dragging over blueprints makes it place only on the ghosts. Okay, that is also very good to know. Marked for deconstruction. Cool. Gun ammo is low. I know it's low. I know, I don't have enough ammo. I gotta start mass producing ammo. Before anything else, it would seem. Made in a furnace. Oh, it's made in a furnace. That's it. No, I know what to do. Where was it? I need my furnace machine. This is not gonna work, right? Oh, it does. Okay. Make me furnaces. That's your new job. You build furnaces now. What do I get? 30 green? No, 120. In cap chest, you don't need a full chest. You don't need a full chest of furnaces for the rest of the game. You guys think I'm not gonna burn through... How many can this hold? 14. Stack size 50. You guys don't think I can use 800 stone furnaces? You think I'm not gonna need 800 stone furnaces? What do I got going on here? Inventory is full. Oh. I can already make a bunch. I just need to make 120 of these. We might be here a minute. It only takes 8.7 seconds. It's only going to take 1,000 seconds. That's only 17 and a half minutes. It's only going to take 17 and a half minutes to get all of this. I might be better off. Okay, hang on. What the hell? What do I do with all this? Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Right now, right now. You guys make green now. It's only gonna take 7 minutes now. It's only gonna take 7 minutes, but I also need to build more resources like right now. We got our first green at 3 hours in. We haven't even aggroed our biters yet. One entity is being damaged. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Oh, I thought these were fake trees. Check pollution. Oh, like this one? We're barely making more than is being consumed, if I'm reading this correctly. What is this? Can I plant trees? Not in vanilla. You just place 10 or so of the final production building, then work backwards to make a factory that can support that. Much easier than expanding in the other direction. Ah, my factory works. But I do have to figure this out now. We have way too much red. I don't know how to get the green onto the belt. You made red a double belt, undo that? You think we're not gonna need double red at any point in time? Alright, we just gotta get through... I'm not picking all that up. We just gotta get through it all. We just gotta get through it all. Fluid ingredients? Landfill. I want this. Why does that one not have power? Okay. The furnace machine has already produced 86 furnaces. I might pay our neighbors a visit over here. I am gonna get a turret as a backup just in case. 5? No, give it like all of this. It's my land now, motherfuckers. That's a lot of them. Some of them have names. Oh my god, some of these were like quest NPCs and I just murdered them all in cold blood. That guy was just born. Was that R/? I can't read them. They're too fast. I'm running out of ammo. Amber? Amber, wait, stay back. I don't want to have to do this to you. Oh my god. Get a mod that makes you and dash biters. I'm sure there is maybe a Twitch integration mod. There's maybe a Twitch. I don't know. If there is, I'll add it. Why does the heavy armor take 50 steel girders and I'm gonna just throw that on my person? Wait. Cover me. I'll leave you guys there. I don't think you'll do much harm. We are slowly burning through. Wait, are we? Which side are they picking from? I wasn't looking. I didn't see it. I don't know. You only find crowd control. There's an API integration so you can make your own stuff. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Someone get a programming job and use their company's credits to ask Claude to make that mod. Hold F and walk along the belt? I can't do that. I have to live with my mistakes. We have to make it work. It prioritizes the closest? Oh no. Okay, how do we fix this? We don't, it would seem. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna suck the red out. Yeah, it is taking the closest. It's over. There's no fixing this. Tribute the green over the labs. I don't think we have enough. I don't think it matters. I don't think we have enough greens yet for it to matter. Clearing the belt, hold F and walk over them. We have to live with our mistakes. I can't do that. So now we need to figure out how How am I gonna get it? How do I get it to start eating the ones on this side? Will waste your time, but it's the simplest fix. You guys were born with silver spoons in your mouths. You can't be asked to do a day's worth of work. I got a problem, and you're saying, how do we fix it? You guys just go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, fix this for me. We need real solutions. We need real solutions. We can't just ask ChatGPT to fix every single one of our problems. We gotta come up with the answers ourselves sometimes. We gotta figure out how to fix this. How do we fix this? How do we make it take the one on the far side? I know what we have to do. You guys aren't gonna like it, but I know what we have to do. You guys are not gonna like this. But this is what progress... This is what you have to do sometimes. The answers aren't always pretty. And it's gonna take a long time to get through all of these. It's gonna take a little bit. ChatGPT, think of 10 ways to insult this man. ChatGPT, give me the... I would like the optimized Factorio starter base layout, and then give me the intermediate and also the expert layout. I'm ready to beat the game. ChatGPT docs this man? Whoa, okay, hang on. Alright, okay, everyone off the guns now. Trigger discipline. ChatGPT, tickle his feet. What the? What the hell? We can trial it. All right, we're looking good energy-wise. Generate a Factorio-based blueprint in ASCII art? Okay, now you're on to something. Nah, you're onto something there. Can we get... What was it? Dwarf Fortress? Dwarf Fortress does the... Or the original version did ASCII art. Can we get a texture pack for Factorio that utilizes only ASCII art to see how incomprehensible it is? Dude, I'm so ready to grief another death world. I think I'm ready. Think the game would be fine as ASCII art? I think there's a path where it could work. I don't know how you would represent... I mean, I guess... No, because how do you draw stuff over... You can't. How would you represent items on a belt? Colors? Is that legal? I think that is. I think Dwarf Fortress was allowed to use colors. Half belts. I think you would have to make it so that each lane is its own... Like a belt would have to be... Then it wouldn't be tiled anymore? Hmm. You'd make every tile a 4x4 grid. I think that's more along the lines of what I was thinking. Does that corrupt the spirit? Don't know. I also don't know. How's pollution looking? We're producing... How do I see total? Can I see total? This is giving me individual... Can I do it without just adding it up in my head? Are we absorbing more than we're producing? Total assumption is going down, so that's an indicator. Is it going down? Because did I kill that many? Did I really destroy that many trees? Or is it because we're producing a lot less? You're producing less, okay. We might make this a green run. I think, surely there's challenges where you have to clean the atmosphere before you leave, right? Although without being able to plant trees, like maybe there's like carbon scrubbers you can make. Solar. think it's modded. Carbon scrubbers is modded. All pollution gets absorbed. Depends on how far away it can spread before everything's absorbed. Are we ever gonna need 1.4 million stone? I've just been yapping. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Transport belts and inserters. Okay. Transport belts. Iron and iron gears. And then the inserters also require circuits, which I believe is copper. Let's work on one thing at a time here. Science packs are tightly packed. Belt refeeding never gets space to feed in. Fuck. A priority splitter. No, wait, don't do that. Ah, hell. Okay, I gotta figure out how these work. Priority splitter. So we would... No, yeah, how does this work? Input priority. No, because it'd be priority, so it'd still be outputting to both sides. I don't think I see how that would solve our issue. These go to the far side, right? Yes. I have an idea. We're on the same page, chat. Wasn't this so much more of an interesting dilemma than ChatGPT show me where the F button is on my keyboard? I'm having more fun this way. Okay, and I mean, so what we really did, unfortunately, is we kind of... all we really did is I did just disconnect this, because I don't think the inserter is going to... No, it's not. So it's only like a half solution. We get partial credit here. We get partial credit. Wait. No, it'll eventually cycle through. It'll eventually cycle through everything. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Okay. Let's go back to... So we need cogs, and actually we need these to be on one side of the belt again. Oh, no, I know how to do that. Yeah, I know how to do that. But how do I get this? How do I fix this now? Okay, I know what needs to be done. I guess I don't need the splitter there. I need more of these though. Okay. They shamed me, but they knew I was right. Just like that. I need more assemblers now. How's this coming along? We're working through it, and that's what matters. What is this? Iron sticks? What do I do with iron sticks? The better electrical pulls, okay. We're gonna be here for another minute. Big electrical pull requires... Oh, it requires the steel girders. Iron plates into a furnace. Well... This is gonna be horrendous. But I know what we have to do. Yeah, I know what needs to be done here. Well, hang on. Okay, let's tackle this first so I can get... These are going to start making belts for me, so I don't need to do this anymore. I don't think I liked the drag click. Maybe I had to be holding... Do I have to hold a certain button? What does that do? That makes the ghosts. Can I try again? Well, I think. Okay. Well, so I did. You let me. Yeah, actually, hang on. I know how to do it. Take a small segment there. So here's where the inserter goes. I'm gonna just left click drag. And it does that. I don't know if there's a button that I have to be holding. I also don't remember how to get rid of blueprints. Oh, it's just right click. Might be a mod conflict. I see. I'm gonna do this for now, just so I can get these all stored in a box that I can come and take when I want them. So what do I need here? I need the coal. I actually don't like what we're doing here, because these are eventually going to have a conflict. That is what I would want here. So this is actually going to be fine for now. I can mess with that stuff when I get to it. Thanks, Pelibot. Well, one of those. Oh, there's ammo in here. Now this is a master at work. All right. Expansion is a little... out of the question because the ship is right here. But right now it works. Okay. Can be refined a lot, but that's the base principle behind your chat's furnace stacks. Okay. And we got the steel girders now. We can go ahead and start making actual usable power poles. And it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a little while. But we got it working. We got that going. If it's taken too long, increase production. Yeah, we kind of built ourselves into a little bit of a corner here. Because I can't tear up the ship. I gotta go around it. Or through it. Or under it, maybe. I also have to turn off. I gotta disable flux. It is that time. You could make a bend. It's gonna look so ugly. What if I just made more underground segments? We could make it fit. Medium electric, big electric. How does... Let's see how this looks. Those are small, so I need 2 of these if I really want to see how they scale. Big is just for getting electricity from place to place. Even these aren't that long. It's a lot longer. Not the craziest. Very long wires, small area of power. Okay. Well, we got the transport. We got the transport belts going well enough. We need inserters now. Wires. Iron plates. Iron gears. And electronic circuits. Okay. let's do the electronic circuits. So we just need, I mean, all we need is, we need copper. We need copper plates. And we've got more than we need for that. Okay, we also need iron plates, but that's not that bad. That's not that bad. We got iron plates right here. We can make this work. That's actually perfectly fine. Hang on, how did I make them feed backwards? Don't do that. There we go. Okay, it's the way that you place them. Okay. Uh-oh. What is this making? Oh. I don't think that's really necessary anymore. I gotta be careful about the way that I do this here. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, never mind. I didn't need to worry too much about that. But let's try out then the medium poles. Hopefully these are just the replacements. We are working our way through our iron deposits. Why do I have... I don't know. It's not important. I think we have to increase our production here, though. What do I need? Metal? Yeah, make a couple more of those. Okay, everything's moving along just fine. That's working. This stuff will be working in a moment. We needed that, right? Yes, electronic circuit, okay. We do need copper wire for the circuits. So, this is... That's going to be all wire. This needs 3 copper wire to every... Okay, so I actually... Hang on. Okay, no. So this will be... Because I messed it up a little bit. A lot. That's going to do that. Right next to it is where we will do the other one. And it's going to be a ratio, I think it was like 3 to 1. And so... Ideally, I just... output right onto this belt. I would have this. And it'd be plopping it out at the far side. So what I would need to do... If I did this, it would output the copper wires onto this belt, and then I believe I would have what I need. I would have the iron and I would have the copper cables. Maybe when I start automating basic stuff like inserters and power pulls, you can work a lot better without interruptions. Use the green circuit production as a way to explain ratios. It'll be backseated. You'll have a nice reference point of result. Sure. Yeah, I want to hear what, because I think it's just 3-1. So I want to, yeah, what's the further context to that? Inserters and power pulls. Well, we're working on inserters right now. That's what we're doing. Power pulls. We also need all of this stuff for that right now. You also need to look at the crafting time. Oh. It takes half a second. These are also... Oh, you get 2 of them for half a second. It's like a lot of math going on. I'm just gonna build these assemblers. Hover over the machine with a recipe. It'll tell you exactly how many takes a second. Skip some of the math. Okay. This would make 4. This would make... Oh no, that's pollution. 1 a second. This takes... It makes 2 a second. So it's 2-1. Or 1 to 2. IMO ratios should only get into if it's fun for you. Can be a joy killer. In some games, in some scenarios, I could absolutely see myself enjoying ratios because they are fun. Math is cool. And I might do that here. Right now, I just want to build. I'm enjoying getting a line full of stuff that is by all means inefficient. But you'd rather have it full than empty. How many wire input do you need? I need 3. So I have a ratio of... So like... I mean, you're fine to... I also appreciate you asking. You're fine to explain it, but I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna, like, make use of that. Why is my mouse... Oh, is that Factorio? Maybe Factorio has colors. It works with the chroma. Is like... So, 2 of these makes 4. 2 of these produces 4 a second, and we need 3 a second. Standing in sludge? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, so Factorio is messing with the, Factorio does have chroma integration with my Razer stuff. And when I'm taking damage, my mouse freaks the hell out. My keyboard probably would be too, but the... Whatever circuitry handled the lights busted a long time ago. That part makes me a little sad, because it's kind of hard to see if... It's hard to see if you don't have, like, any lights on, I guess, if you're in the pitch black. I like the purple glow. My keyboard, I would use a purple, just a really faint purple glow. That would help see the keys a little bit easier, but that stopped working years ago. Everything else works. It's a perfectly capable keyboard. That part just doesn't. What was that noise? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it freaks out. This is just copper, right? That's just copper. It's 1 copper plate for, I think, 2. It doesn't reach the other side, does it? No, it doesn't. I could put a space. Well, okay, could I? Can you stop launching fire at my production? Stop that. Stop it. Stop. Don't like RGB. Maybe it's a consistent color. It's fine. Continually changing patterns is distracting. I agree. I don't care for the rainbow the rainbow glow. It's cool for maybe 2 minutes, and then I just I just use a consistent color. No, that doesn't cover nearly enough. I think we just have to keep doing this. So this is going to bring in copper. It's going to output Hang on, I actually have to turn that part off. Whoops. I don't remember, was it, oh, I have to have it in my hand, right? One of the factories broke because of the fire. This one's super injured. Oh, and it doesn't get repaired in my inventory. I have to actually get a repair kit. So let's see how this... Yeah, okay, so that's going to give me the copper wire. Uh-oh. What seems to be the... You sons of bitches. There's nothing even down here. It's the fucking trees! What is this one doing? It's doing all of that. I gotta... This is a mess. But it works. It works. You can't say it doesn't. Okay. Awesome. So what was this? How do we handle these ratios? So we get... Let's say... Because we want to go over and not under. So we're going to say 4 to 3. Well, actually, it would be then... Would it be 8 to 3? This is 2. Guys, I think I gotta figure something out with this, with these. I mean, they're not getting back, though. I think I just need more production. Oh, that's why, because these aren't in full swing yet. So let's get these started. These have a perfect ratio. You don't need to go over. So it takes... Okay, these are getting backed up. These should start going through here. We do need... Yeah, we need a lot of iron plates. We need more furnaces. It's not the iron that's the issue. The iron is kind of backing up. We just need more furnaces. We'll mess with that. That's an easy fix. You need 24 furnaces to satisfy a half belt. No recipe. Okay, so... two a second. These need 3 a second. So that's 2 to 3. Or rather, three to 2. If I'm making, yeah, because that would 3 of these would make 6 a second. Okay, that's all well and dandy. Even better trick with these since they're a perfect ratio. Does it involve multiplying the numbers 3 and 2? What am I missing? Copper? Do I have a copper box? Where'd my copper box go? Okay, this is all looking fine. I need more iron. Go to an empty area. Right, it's pretty empty. Three factories. You need 3 factories going into 2. 3 factories going into 2. Can you think of an easy way to do that? Without an intermediate belt. Oh, okay. I don't think this feels... I don't think this is an even distribution. Looks better if you have a gap in the middle to make it symmetrical. Basically it. Is that gonna... will this distribute, like, properly? It will, okay. What do we got here? And then iron gears and iron plates. So now we need 3 ingredients. We need 3 in rate calculator. How does this work? Interesting. Pelibot. Yeah, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that word away from you. That's a funny thing, isn't it? That's crazy. Good thing that doesn't happen here. I'm gonna think on this. I think I'm reaching... Oh, fuck. How long has this been going? 2 hours? Oh, fuck. We missed it. I think we missed it. I think we missed it, fellas. I'll have to watch the VOD for that. Joel did Killer Bean. That sounds like a fantastic time. We need 3 items. So... we're probably going to have to use the long inserter, because I don't know how to get 3 items on 2 sides of a belt evenly. Especially when our production rates are fluctuating. Probably gonna be we're just gonna do 2 belts and one of them's gonna be a long inserter. Super compact version, you'll spare me on that. No, yeah, actually, I have no idea how you would Like a splitter maybe is on there somewhere. Because even if you have... Start with the segment we just built and go from there. What, this? Or this? That one. All right. Imagine that this is right here. If we have... What are you trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how you would get 3 items on 2 halves of a track distributed evenly. Oops. So we have our track. Why do you need 3 items? Because this takes... iron plate, iron gear, and electronic circuits. Three items on 1 belt, really hard. Should be avoided until you're comfortable, as it requires wiring? Requires wiring. The circuit network? Is that what that means? Mixed belts is deceptively difficult. Best solution is to add a new belt. Okay. If the guys who know how to play this are saying it's too hard, then maybe, I mean, now we gotta figure it out. I don't know what the wiring means, though. Circuit network is required. How does the circuit work? What does that mean? Basic programming? What the hell? Programming using wires, signals, and special blocks in-game. I'm sure there's a more complicated way to do it with numbers. So we have 3 items. We got 3 items and we need them to fit. We need them to fit here. But here we got 2 spaces. That's the easy part. Well, that covers 2. But if we just did that, then this one I think would it would take up too much space. I bet there's some sort of weird ratio, right? If everything was full, well, no, because I actually don't know how belts interact. I don't think they distribute it. No, I'm sure there's... I'm sure there's some way that involves a lot of math and timing to do it without any of that stuff. You check what the long inserter does? Yes. Suggestion for you, if you want to actually do it with minimal wiring, it defeats the purpose of only one belt a bit. Problem is, the way you're thinking of doing it instantly fails if any of your belts ever have a single modem and not being full. Yes, it would absolutely collapse. It would collapse. First power shortage will break it. Okay. But it is possible. Right, there is a way to do that. Assuming full belts, or not even full belts, there is some rate. There's some rate where the middle belt is a little bit, it produces a little less than the other two, and the other two are coming in like that, and then the middle belt is filling in the. It would be a very complicated way of handling it. There's 3 to 2 belt balancers. You think that'd work? 3 to 2 belt balancers. Is that like a design or an item? That's a design, okay. 3 to 2 belt balancers. Okay. So somebody has taken that upon themselves to figure out. Trying to actually do that, or just theoretically? Just I'm just thinking about it. I don't think we can. We're not doing that. We're just doing the long inserters. I just like to think about how it would be done. The answer is that it'd be probably more complex than any of us have the time to sit down and figure out. The circuits sound cool. Is it just like XOR stuff? Logic gates and counting, okay. Where you're making furnaces. Where was that? Right here. The green or red wire. Right click on the inserter, putting them in a box. Click on the box to draw a wire between them. The inserter, putting them in a box. Okay. There's a research that lets you do actual logic. What the hell? Use filters. Grabbed item. Blacklist. Click on the inserter and click enable, disable in the top right. Disabled by control behavior. Left box, right beneath the checkbox, find the furnace. If this is... Okay, if this... is less than or equal to 50,000. Reads the content of the inserter hand and sends them to the circuit network. Did it automatically? Click on the crate and you'll see read contents box is checked. Okay. Set it to $7.99 so the box will never be full. $50K is fine. That's fine. The hell is all this stuff? Set filter. Sets filter based on signals from the circuit network. Sends them to the circuit network. I don't even know how... Filter based on the signals from the circuit network. I don't think I understand what this part of the menu is saying. I don't think I see the... I don't know what all I can do with this. If I send out a ping that says, I have a furnace in my hand, what does that mean? What is anything else gonna do with that? I'll send one back that says, cool. Cool, I guess. Thanks for letting us know. You can make variables? What that does is on the green circuit label 1. Okay. Reads the contents of the box and sends those as circuit signals. Effectively, every item in the game is a variable. All of them are null on green 1 except for whatever's in the box. Their value is set as to how many exist in the box. Signals are variables set to values. You can make another machine that uses the furnace variable to count how many seconds have passed. Maybe it'll help him. Maybe it will help him avoid it for a bit. Oh, okay. I mean, we don't even have... I guess we don't even have the logic technology. Maybe. I don't know. Signals. Make it, okay, hang on. You can make another machine that uses the furnace variable to count how many seconds have passed. So this takes 1 furnace a second. But it's, well, okay, so it's limited by this right now. But assuming this thing was fully stocked at all times, you use other stuff to count time. Okay. So you can count if something is produced 1 every second, you can count by seconds or half seconds if you want to. How you would use that, I don't know. We're also out of coal. How did this happen? What did I do? Actually, I don't remember what I did here. I don't know. You can make binary clocks pretty easily. Boxes export their contents as signals. And signals, we said, are variables. So boxes export their contents as variables. You know how much of something is in the box. I still don't know how you would utilize that other than like it's like if your box has this much of something in it, like slow down production. Output priority, so it prioritizes the boiler belt, excuse me. Output priority. The right, so I want it to go, I guess the left one? Okay. Stop iron production in the north if we have enough products in the east. Make longer signals, etc. Only every time you use circuits is with trains. So I am gonna have to figure that stuff out. If I ever get to trains. You can do trains without it, okay. I saw another mod that I don't think I installed because it honestly sounds... What the hell? Did you hack my turret? I'm gonna freak out, man. I'm gonna freak out. I saw a mod that trains will, you can just slam them against like a train stop. Like, I don't know what those are called, but when a rail comes to an end, there's like a big bumper that stops trains from flying into civilian houses. It'll slam that and toss the contents everywhere. I don't think I got that one. Because that sounds maybe a little bit too much for me. But I'll tell you what. Mainly use circuits for mini prioritization. Stop sending resources to red science when we have over 10k. Instead divert it to green. Okay. Stop diverting to red. Let's say stop putting it in this box. No, I don't know. I actually I still don't think I know entirely how that works. The hell? I don't really care for this flora very much. When do we where's like the line drawn? What differentiates flora and fauna? What is this? What is this website? Can I get a good source? Who is this? This website has 3 paragraphs and there's nothing else on the site. There's a comment box. There's no header, there's no like the copyright stuff at the bottom. It's 3 paragraphs and a couple pictures. I don't know who these I don't want this source. Docile or sessile? Something that is permanently attached to a surface and cannot move on its own. Or something connected directly by its base without a stalk. Well, wait, hang on. These are alive, right? Okay, yeah. Are corals flora or fauna? Is coral... It might just be animal or plant. Why do we have these different words for them? I like these words, but no one else uses it. It's only used in like only used in theses. What the hell? Would alien life? What would alien cellulology cellology what would aliens have plants and animals? Would they have plant cells that have like big cell walls? Would aliens have plants and animals? Heavily depend on how they evolved. So they might not even have flora. They could just be all fauna. They could all be even... What's the big colony animal? Large colony aquatic animal. A siphonophore? A siphonophore? What are these? Colonial organisms. They could all be single-celled colonial organisms. That'd be cool as hell, actually. That'd be sick as fuck. Say aluminium. Aluminium. Would you feel cheated on if you were at the final question in To Be a Millionaire and they asked you how many syllables were in aluminum? And whatever answer you picked was the wrong one? Are you allowed to make an argument in in that game show? Is there a hear me out? Pretty much how we went from single-celled to complex life. They might just be in a state of development. A state of development of life, then. I'm still holding out for big rock creatures. I think the questions are always worded so there's absolutely no ambiguity. Has to be a... Oh, who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire ever been wrong? Where's this article says there was at least one time, but I want to know what the question was. There's often a question, usually a second tier... What was that noise? God damn it. What did you break? Alright, I'm tabbed out. Watch my back. Often a question called the Mog Stopper, meaning that it knocks out middle-aged white guys. They have questions targeted against middle-aged white guys. Well, what's... Okay, where's the question? Question asked for the inventor who had created a device. The inventor who had created a device to find the bullet that had lodged in James Garfield's body. He took the 50-50, which left Westinghouse and Bell. This didn't cover anything that I was looking for. This didn't cover it at all. Oh, because it... No, what? Who posted this? Account deleted? Maybe it should stay that way. Alright, hey, everything's looking fantastic. Pollution. We're, like, on a really good pace for not destroying the planet. Yet. I gotta come at this with a fresh... I gotta come at this with a fresh, like, head on my shoulders. You guys probably noticed I lost steam an hour ago. We got some good progress, though. We got up to circuit boards, kind of, ish. It could be better. We really just need more iron plates, is what we need. What we'll have to work on at some point. We're getting somewhere. But I think that is going to be... I think that's going to be good for now. This game is built against middle-aged white men. I think society is explicitly anti-human. And someone needs to look into it. Oh, Mike is live. How many people? We could check Mike out. We got Rain. Sorry, let me get into... Rain is doing some GTA RP. Mike is doing some Margecraft. The Minecraft server. I don't know how much longer he's going to be going. He's still going? He's still going. Joel is going back to... He's doing more Slendy Tubbies, I guess. Joel is doing more Slendy Tubbies, and Vinny is doing Tamagotchi Life and Mina the Hollower later. Oh, and Jerma is also doing something. He's rating like 400 games that he's played over the course of his life or something. So there's plenty going on. We'll go ahead, and I think we have enough people here that we can go see what Mike is up to. Raid funny little guy _ And I'm going to input this into, I'm going to put that here. I don't trust necessarily my chat client right now. But solid progress. I gotta stand up and kind of, I gotta degauss my brain here. But it's a nice chill session. All right, awesome. I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.